Once upon a time, I was a liberal.
But you already know that. 6 years ago, I proclaimed that I was no longer a liberal and told all the reasons why. But I had no idea how much worse things were about to get.
It's been 6 years since former liberal who suffered under leftist policies, Brandon Straka, launched the Walk Away campaign. Straka laid out his case in a 9-minute video. You can see it online right now about how the Democrats have devolved into this party that hates America and will do anything to keep their own power, anything to you to keep their own power. As a perfect guest for DNC Week, the man leading the Walk Away movement, Brandon Straka, joins me now. It's good to see you, my friend. The video was magnificent. I highly recommend it to everybody. You went into the left's obsession with gender and race and how anyone who doesn't agree with their left-wing extremist views, they are vilified as racist, bigots, or homophobes, no matter who they are. Are traditional Democrats, from your experience, getting tired of being told either you conform to left-wing extremism or you're going to have your lives destroyed?
Absolutely. I think that right now we've been seeing for years a lot of minorities who are walking away from the Democratic Party. But I think, people are waking up all the time, especially in the black community, and seeing, people don't want to be told what they have to think, what they have to believe, or that they don't have the right to think for themselves or make up their own mind, or they have to exist within the victim narrative. And these are things that were happening years ago. But at this point, the extreme nature of the Democratic Party has gotten so out of control, as I highlight in that video. It's just become too much, I think, for too many people. And again, people don't want to be told that they're not allowed to think for themselves.
Yeah, it is 9 minutes that is well worth folks' time. Brandon, we can't forget about the two-tier justice system and the weaponization of lawfare against our people. Watch this.
While they live without any fear of consequences for their own corrupt behavior. If they want you out of the way, they'll search high and low to find a crime to accuse you of. And if they can't find one, they'll make one up. They'll force you to confess to things you didn't do because they have the power to do it.
Sounds like the Soviet Union, Brandon. This happened to you. It's happened to President Trump, countless others for supporting President Trump, but you've not backed down. Now, some folks think America is over because Democrats have weaponized the law against their political enemies, and there's only one Republican interested in fighting back, and that's Donald Trump. What's your message to Americans who may now be afraid, for lack of a better term?
Well, I think if you're afraid, you're paying attention. And I don't fault anybody for feeling afraid, but what we cannot do is allow our fear to turn us into cowards. We have to stand up now. At the end of that video, and I highly recommend that everybody watch it, because we go through everything from the left's war on reality to their weaponization of the justice system to how they've become authoritarians in America. But at the end of the video, I end with a very hopeful note where I tell everybody, stand up, speak out. The time is now to stand up and not back down, because this is our last chance to save America. So it's okay to be afraid, but I'm asking people to be courageous in a time of great fear and stand up and speak out. Now is not the time to be silent. Now is the time to become unsilent and stand up for your country, because we've got 3 months left, less than 3 months, to fix this thing and steer this ship, turn it around. So don't back down now because you're afraid.
Yeah, I'm with you. I've only got about 20 seconds left. I just got to know, in your experience over these last 6 years, has the people who have been leaving the Democrat Party, has it been a slow trickle? Has it been an avalanche, then slowed, or is it increasing?
I think it's increasing, absolutely. We're hearing every day from, like I said, a lot of people in the black community, a lot of racial minorities, but every single day we're getting lots and lots of stories from people who are walking away from the Democratic Party, and it's not slowing down. And I don't think it's going to slow down. I think people at the end of the day want to think for themselves. They want to be Americans, and they want to save this country. And if people want to learn more, go to walkawaycampaign.com. Check out what we're doing, because it's pretty special.
Yep. #WalkAway. Brandon Straka, the creator of that. Thank